Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. To throw is Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now
following the pickup of 4. Here's second and 6. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. They run. Devontae Freeman. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Stand 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Seahawks.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 46. Now it's Carson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Penny will try to punch it in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. It got his man complete. 33 yards that time.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Here's Ryan to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Bo Allen able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The throw over the middle, taken in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. And that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Taken down by K.J. Wright. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Smith, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And this time, not the running back down on the goal line. They feel they need that extra muscle. They go to the fullback, and it pays off.
And it's nice when you have a running back who can serve as a decoy, hand it to the fullback, and let him follow the big guys into the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Seattle.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's got this down to the 35.
Wilson's pass.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
On the play. First down.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Wilson.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing again here, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Rosa's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off with 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game's within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Ryan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Brings up 3rd and
the heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now it's Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. But he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. This is Freeman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They run. It's Gurley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Freeman. And Freeman lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10.
Don't worry about it,
baby. They bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So a great play there by the defense if these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will. This defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause.
Falcons 9.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Play action. Ryan looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 83 yards. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Well, we've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there. Tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Throwing again. Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Calvin Ridley, incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Freeman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Carson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They go play action with Ryan. Airing it out, looking. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Freeman. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
The ball carrier taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Freeman. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. They'll give it to him up the middle. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 26. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. After the interception, here's Ryan. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Makes the score Seahawks 31, Falcons 23.
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Covered by Seattle.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They run it with Carson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run again with Carson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
At the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here. Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
31.
Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that.
For them because it's going to eat their